Hi Fam Bam, happy Minimalist Monday. So I was just standing here filming and I thought this would be the perfect time to do today's video. And in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about how I decorate as a minimalist. So decorating is going to look different for everyone. For myself, I have a couple goals when it comes to decorating. Number one, that whatever I'm decorating with is useful and it's been well thought out. And number two, that it looks good. Otherwise, I wouldn't be decorating. So the first thing I like to decorate with first is books. And books are not something that I typically buy, but I tend to get lots of them as gifts and from my yoga school, etc. And so I find it a really easy way to stack books together, either upright or on top of each other, and stack them nicely on a shelf, and they make great decorations. A tip that I have for decorating with books is combine the books of a specific color or scheme and use the ones that match your style or whatever you're decorating. Then find a place to store the rest. Sometimes I will even take off the jacket covers and store those because the book underneath the covers looks really nice together with other books. Number two, probably the thing that I decorate with most are plants. Plants serve an amazing purpose in my mind to bring balance, peace, a little bit of nature, and fresh air into the house. So I really love decorating with plants. I have them everywhere, sometimes multiple plants in one room, and they're really easy to customize by simply picking what kind of pot or container you put them in. The third thing that I use to decorate is lighting and ambiance, and this is probably equal to my plants because I use a lot of different things for this. One of the first things that I use is my essential oil diffuser. Some of them come in really pretty styles as it is, so they serve as a great decoration, and plus they light up your whole room and fill it with this amazing scent. I also love salt lamps, candles, as well as LED lights. I've had these all the way from Hawaii. They're like years and years old. They take up very little electricity, and that's what we use as night lights for the kids in the bathrooms and out in the living room of our house. The fourth thing that I like to use are storage containers. And it's not to buy storage containers for the purposes of decorating. It's actually because we need storage space or can use those containers, and then we think about what type we want to get with the idea of style and visual in mind. So these storage containers could be like the little bins on my bookshelf. They can be a fruit rack or even a wine rack. And we also use little baskets for our no toilet paper system in the bathroom, as well as a magazine rack that was passed down to us by Brett's parents. You can also use baskets for blankets or little cups and containers that you put your keys in or excess items. There's many different ways that you can think about this when it comes to storage and decorating. The last thing that I like to decorate with is everyday useful items. And an example of this are like salt and pepper grinders. They come in amazing containers that look great on any dining room table. We have a cast iron teapot that we like leaving out. You can also use your water canister that you use to water your plants with. Things like blankets and pillows like this back here, I leave them out as decor, but we use these all the time when we lounge around the living room at night. You can even use some colorful or unique dishware that you might have, set those out as decor. I know some friends of mine who have pulled their cabinets off completely because they took all their spices, put them in reusable like kombucha jars, but they organized them in a way on their shelf that it looks very decorative. So you can get really creative using the stuff that you actually are going to use. So I'm not like a really big interior design decorator type person, but I am particular about my space. I want it to feel neat and organized. I want it to be visually appealing and feel pleasant to be in. So I have kind of a tip or like two must-haves, and at least this is the way that I approach it when it comes to buying stuff for the house and really for buying anything. And the first must-have is it has to serve a purpose that I'm looking for. I'm already looking for it. It's not like I'm going to the store and I'm like, oh, this is cute. I could probably use it, or that's a great idea. Let's take it. I have to already have like the premonition of what I'm going out looking for. And then number two, it's very specific to what I like and what I want, meaning I won't compromise when it comes to style or exactly what I'm looking for. An example of this was when I was looking for a coffee table. I wanted it to match what was going on in here. I wanted it to be smaller and light, but be big enough to fit people around to play cards or to eat food together if we wanted to sit Japanese style on the floor. I didn't know exactly what I was looking for, but it took probably, well gosh, we moved in here in June and I didn't get them till December. So 6 months before I found something. And it was really thanks to my brother who found a couple of benches and suggested that I put 2 together to make a coffee table. So the benches have been amazing because they serve as a shelf in my office. Sometimes we bring them out for extra seating, or if we want the coffee table, we put them together to make it. And I just absolutely love that we did this. And I'm so happy that I waited 6 months to find the solution that we finally did. So those are my top 5 decorations or decorative items as a minimalist. And if you guys are minimalists, I want to know what you're decorating with and how you approach that. I definitely, especially when I'm buying stuff for the house, I definitely have like, how is this gonna look in mind? So I know it's not all about looks. It's always number one, is this going to serve the purpose that I want? And I definitely won't compromise like quality for look. So it's one of those things where you just have to decide at the moment, do I wait? Should I look some more? And I've never really felt like I made the wrong choice or decided too late. Patience has definitely been a benefit and on my side throughout this process. So yeah, I hope that this whole video has helped you get some clarity on how you can decorate as a minimalist. And of course, if you have anything more to add, stick it below. Let me know you like this video by hitting thumbs up. And if you're new, welcome. Thanks so much for being here, and subscribe for more. I'm gonna see you back here for Healthy Hump Day, where we talk about simple ideas so that we can be as healthy and as happy as possible. Thanks for being here. Be good, be great, be grateful, and I'll see you then. Ciao.
Yes, I did.